human beings are carnivores, but we're not the carnivores that they're saying that we are. Um, and I think that actually, all of the reasons why we're unhealthy is because we lost our humanity. The healthiest I have ever been in my entire life was when I lived outside. All right, you guys. So a lot of you guys understand that I've been a carnivore for a very long time. I've been putting it here and there on this channel because, well, it's part of my life, and this is a lifestyle channel. Um, right now, the most popular channels on YouTube are health and wellness and, lifestyle and gaming. That's basically what YouTube's all about. And I always enjoyed the lifestyle videos. I like to see how different people live and, and breathe in this world. I'm just interested in that kind of stuff. And especially people who are like me that do weird stuff, or people that do, even more outrageous things than me, on the alternative lifestyle front. Right now, I watch somebody who basically, lives with his sheep and, walks around with his sheep. And I found a video about a lady that does a similar thing with goats. I'm fascinated by that stuff, and it just reminds me of myself. And if I was a little bit more brave, something that I probably would do. As you guys know, I lived in a van because I loved it. I met Ron and everything changed. I don't sugarcoat things. I'm not lying to you about, my life here. I basically tell you the truth on YouTube. I mean, I could have been a total turd and kept doing van life videos the whole entire time, and you guys never would have known that I live in a house now, and just do van life part-time in Ron's van. You guys loved my van. I know that. I could have used it for a cash cow forever, but I just can't do that to you guys. I'm honest. I don't want to do that. And so that's why I've been talking about Carnivore. It wasn't because I wanted to hype it or anything like that. It wasn't because I wanted to be in the health and wellness space. I considered it, but it just wasn't my thing, at the time. I don't feel like I know enough about health and wellness to tell people what to do. I don't think anybody does. Everybody is a different person. They're a different human being, and what works for me is not going to work for you. And what worked for me, years ago is not going to work for me maybe next year. And I have always, been searching and reaching and trying to better my health my whole entire life. And that's what Carnivore has been for me. I was a vegetarian for a very long time for the same reason. I thought it was healthy. I wasn't doing it for moral reasons. I wasn't doing it for any of that. And I even tried vegan because I had friends that were vegans, and I tried that. It wasn't because I wanted to save the world. It was because I wanted to save me so that I could be something in the world. And that's the difference. And so we're going to be talking more about this, on this channel. But I don't think that you guys should follow the trends. I think you should do your own homework. I think you should look some things up. I think you should understand that human beings are carnivores, but we're not the carnivores that they're saying that we are. And I think that actually, all of the reasons why we're unhealthy is because we lost our humanity. It's not because, of some sort of new supplement or some sort of whatever. It's like a diet. Well, part of it is diet. And most of it, I think, is lifestyle. Because I want to tell you something personally. The healthiest I have ever been in my entire life was when I lived outside, was when I lived close to the land, when I was doing things that were human and natural, playing in the dirt as a child, all these things. That's where people are their healthiest. Everybody I've ever seen that's healthy, because I've been researching this stuff for a long, long time, you guys, probably longer than some of you guys are old. Okay, I've been around a long time. I may not look like I'm that old, but I am. Okay, I'm not a young person, at least not as young as I used to be. And I have been researching this stuff my entire life, and I can tell you the healthiest people on the face of the earth are the ones that prioritize and prize animal products. They absolutely strive to have as much animal products as they can in their life, and they have a teeny tiny little bit of plants compared to what we eat now in in our society. They use plants for medicine, they use plants for variety and for other reasons, and they stay close to the soil, and they are very, very in tune with nature. And let me tell you, they don't take a shower twice a day. They don't wash their hair, and to us, they probably are pretty damn dirty and stinky. And those are the healthiest people on the face of the earth. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up yourself. Okay, look up, the hunter-gatherers that are still around, and tribes from the past. Look up Weston A. Price's work, or at least the Weston A. Price Society's work. There's a lot of stuff out there that you guys just don't know about, and I will be talking more about it in future videos and getting in more detail. But yeah, you guys need to know that, like, these trendy things out there are not, that's not human. Keto is not human. Carnivore is not human. Vegetarian is not human. Okay? If you look around, what's being human is being, close to nature, and going outside and going for walks and eating real food. Don't eat stuff out of a box. I'm guilty of it too. I still have to take supplements because, I don't get enough out of the stuff that I have access to. If I ate enough, like, for example, if I ate enough meat to get enough potassium for my keto-esque diet, because the way I've been eating is sort of like a keto diet, even though it's all carnivore, I would have to eat like 2 or 3 pounds of meat, and I just can't do that. There's just no way. So I have to take supplements, okay? So processed foods, supplements, all those things, even though I'm guilty of it myself, I know that that's not the way to go. So I have been trying to get away from this my entire life. So don't sit there and think that you can do all these trendy diets and all these things and it's going to make you better, because it's not. It might make you a little bit better. It might make you feel better. It might make you feel empowered. But until you can face the fact that your health doesn't come in a box or a bottle, you're probably not going to move the needle too much. And I wish you guys all the best of luck in the world with it. But, like, seriously, I mean, there's no amount of Botox. There's no amount of, like, plastic surgery. There's no amount of any of this stuff, I mean, look at my hair, okay? I have issues with my hair. However, I am the oldest of all my siblings, and I have the least gray hair. I have a few. You can't see them on camera because there's so few. But my siblings are younger than me, and they're already gray, and they have, like, issues and things that I don't have. And I think part of it is because they don't want to do the things that I do. They don't want to preserve their own food or dry their own food. They don't want to, forage and gather. They don't want to do that kind of stuff, which is things that I've always done no matter what diet that I've been on. I've always tried to get my own stuff and preserve my own stuff, make whole foods. I've always made sure that I've eaten something raw. Yes, even on Carnivore, I eat raw things. I eat organs. I eat raw liver, guys. Okay? Are you going to do that? And if my liver starts to ferment a little bit before I can eat it all, dude, so what? I eat it anyways. It tastes almost like yogurt. I know, disgusting, but that's basically what you have to do. You can't just eat like these perfect things out of a can and expect miracles, because that's not how it works. We have not been that way for thousands of years. Hunter-gatherer, they will basically kill their animal and they will eat the heart right out of it. Raw, right there. You got to be able to eat raw foods. I don't care what kind of diet you're on. Okay, I don't care if it's vegan, vegetarian, whatever. I don't care. Carnivore, omnivore, got to eat some raw food, and especially raw meat. If you're eating meat, you eat some raw meat, some raw organs. I know people will tell you not to do that. Oh, what about the worms and the parasites? Dude, you're gonna get that anyways. It don't matter. Those things, they that's why they're still here. They survive. They can survive. A lot of them can survive heat. A lot of them can survive, being frozen. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff in bugs. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in vegetables. There's bugs and parasites and bacterias everywhere. So it doesn't matter if you cook your food or not. You're going to get that kind of stuff anyway. And you might as well get the ones that are good for you too. And unfortunately, the ones that are good for you get killed by antibiotics and being cooked. So now you're selecting for the bad kind. Go figure. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you some heads up on that kind of stuff. We'll be talking more about this, and I'll give you an update on my quasi-dreadlock hair, maybe. And yeah, it's about time for me to get up off my butt and go do something else. And hopefully you guys are having a good day. And I don't know, maybe you got something out of this, maybe you didn't. If you did, like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. And give me some comments. I'd love to hear your comments. And yeah, just let me know what you think. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.